Hello everyone, welcome in the tutorial environment. In this video, I will show how we can use groups for visualization. So let's say we have a couple of locations that measure temperature and humidity. In this case, it could be the office room location, and it could be the test location 1 and test location 2. And if we go to one of these locations and graphs, we can see a temperature and humidity figure. But if we want to have an overview of all the sensors in one graph that measure temperature and humidity, this is where we can use groups. So we can create a new group and give it a name. Which is called temperature and humidity group. And we can add the locations that we are interested in. And now if we go to graphs of this group, we can see that this aggregates all the figures that are in the individual locations. So one of the location is also reporting carbon dioxide. We have humidity for 3 locations, and we have temperature for 3 locations. Let's say we are not interested in this carbon dioxide, and we can also see that there is no measurement on test location 1, and we only see a couple of measurements on these 2 locations. So we can customize this overview. So we can manually define our groups, our graphs. Right now they were automatically created. So we can just delete the carbon dioxide figure, and we end up with the only humidity and temperature. We could keep this location here, and we would see the line and the measurements when this location starts reporting. But let's say we are not interested in this in measurements from this location, even though they're in a group. So we can edit the time series per graph, and we can also delete a location, or we can delete a port on which a measurement is taken. So in this case, it would be one of those humidity sensors, and that would be one of a test location 1. So we can delete this one, and we can do the same for temperature. As you can see, it's the same quantity, so we have a same color for the quantity from both locations, which is not really nice. So we can also edit that in the time series. So we can, for example, take the humidity from port 1, which is the test location 2, and we can choose whatever color we want. And I will copy this color, and I will also set the same color for port 1 in temperature. If we save this, we have an aggregated figure for all the sensors in that location for temperature and humidity. So we can see individual graphs per location, but we can also go to this group and see the graph of all the sensors that report temperature and humidity in this group. We can create a different group if we want to maybe only measure the location, the parameters from location 1 and 2, or we have a freedom here to create any type of group we want and adjust the graphs in whatever way is the most convenient. Another thing that we can do here is to set issue triggers. And we can do this per port. So let's say for internal sensor, we want to trigger an issue if the temperature, or let's say in this case, the humidity is below 20% and above 60%. If we hide the the port 1 from test location, we can see those thresholds. And if actually both ports would have the same issue trigger set, then we can see the thresholds automatically. In case they are different, for reason not to overcrowd this figure, you would have to hide one of these lines to show you the thresholds of that individual quantity.